definition of real. My brother, you gotta feel it. Little hustler, we gon' show the world the definition of real. Man, you gotta feel it. Little.
This video is for the people that can't see Montana, that want to see Montana. This video for the people that can't see Montana, but somebody in their ear. Somebody might want to use Montana, but then you got somebody in your ear saying he this and he that and he this. Well, you know, this right here to show you, hey, when I take Montana out, this is what he do. I've told you guys over and over and over, hey, when I take Montana out, this is what he do. So I'm gonna show you at the biggest show of the year. I'm gonna show you what Montana did.
That's why I was like, hey, do you got Little Rainbow? Oh, okay. I've been waiting for him all day, man. What you think about it? Oh, man, I love it, bro. I forgot where you from again, man.
I'm in Texas.
Texas? Yeah.
Oh, we gotta block the way. We gotta get up.
Hey, man, this picture is
it don't matter. Block the way. It don't matter. Hey man, y'all come check us out at the booth. We got Willie Warner with us and everybody. What's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah, oh, the captain, come talk to us. Yeah. Montana travel.
Yeah, I want to see a Little Rainbow though.
Come to Texas.
Come to Texas?
Yeah, so that's welcome. That's fine, man. You touch me, go.
Alright, bro. Finally meet you though.
Yeah. Stay in touch. What do y'all think about it, bro?
Bad, dude. I gotta use one these days, man.
I told y'all stop playing.
Loving how you boys throwing though, man. That was crazy.
Hey, Bully World, how y'all doing out there? MJ, Bank Heist Bullies. Been breeding dogs for a long time, man. I never really went to shows because I'm very, very competitive, and I'm hard on dogs. You know, I've never used a dog because everybody else was using them or none of that. I use what I like. So I never really just went to a lot of shows because, like I say, I'm competitive and I never had nothing to take to the shows. The day I seen Montana, man, I just knew that I had to show the world this dog. That's what I did. You know, just brainstorming big time. I called up my man Rocco. Shout out to the Food Chain Gang. He do all my videos for me. He does. He done like all 3 of my Montana videos. 2 of them. This the 3rd one. Just talking. You know, Rocco, he threw the suggestion out there like, hey man, how about I go with you to Cali and we film the crowd with French? And immediately I'm like, hell yeah, that's exactly what I need, because I'm always telling people like, hey, Montana did this. He had this crowd. You know, so I was like, yeah, that'll work, man. That's great. I'm not going to tell anybody because I don't want anybody's expression to change. Because if people knew what I was doing, then their reaction might not have been the same. But when people just see Montana, you just can see the reaction on their faces. They're like just amazed. He's a badass dog. Hey, Jason, you move the camera in. It's nice to deal, but I think it's good. You know, we over here creating dogs. And if anybody want to use one of our studs, buy one of our pups, you know, then those are the people that we focus with. Those are the people that we make sure are okay. And that's the way it should be. The definition of a showstopper is no matter where you take this dog, he's going to hold his own. He's going to shut shit down. People's going to be like, man, they're going to remember that dog. They're going to talk about that dog. So what better show to prove this than the biggest show of the year when you got every bloodline there. You got everybody with the best dog there. You got all these badass dogs there. Whatever category they're in. Whether they're classic, extreme, micro, whatever. It's a lot of different flavors, you know. And I've seen a lot of dogs, and even at that show, I still didn't see a dog like Montana. But like I say, it was a great show. I seen a lot of crowds. I seen people crowd some dogs, but it wasn't like a single dog getting crowded. It was like, I mean, I could be wrong, but for like what my eyes seen, every time it was a crowd of people, it was multiple dogs. It was like a stack off, you know, it was people going to get dogs, putting them with them dogs. And, you know, so, which ain't nothing wrong with that because, like I say, beautiful dogs, beautiful show. I learned a lot that day, you know, I really did. However, Montana was just one single dog. And at one point in time, he had a crowd so big that the security came over. They didn't know what was going on. They just seen a whole bunch of people crowding around. They just, you know, was making sure it wasn't nothing about to pop off. So if you got one dog holding that much attention, he can't be forgot. You can't leave him out the show. He the truth. I'm just gonna show you guys the reaction.
This what that bullet dog shit really about. Need is a background.
At the show, you know, I'm playing with Montana. I bring him out for one person, but when I turn around, it's 20, 30 people, 40, 50 people. But I pulled him out for one person.
Yeah, that money, Montana, he a motherfucking hog. Have you ever seen a $250,000 dog? The bloodline crazy, a hell of a when they asked for the best, Montana stood up. Been worth 6 figures since a motherfucking wide-legged mom.
Bro, I got you down there. He everything he is in person. Right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this first Montana right here, bro.
So everybody who support Bank Heist, man, we really appreciate it. And you know what I'm saying? And people that don't support us, I mean, that's cool. One day, I'm pretty sure you guys will, you know. We don't hold grudges. We like everybody. Every dog's badass. We get along with everybody, man. If it's not positive, it's not us. We not behind the scenes talking about people's studs. We don't care. We really don't. I'm not calling somebody asking them why did they breed to this male, why they didn't breed to Montana. But people do me like that, you know. People on a few occasions, and it's crazy because it's like, come on, man, I'm doing business with this person. You don't think they're gonna call and tell me that you calling them saying like, why you didn't use XYZ? You know, come on, man. I mean, but I don't say nothing. Why? Because at the end of the day, it don't matter. The people already chose who they're gonna do business with, and we good. You know, like I don't care. I don't have to like cutthroat people. You know, that's not my style. My style is just to show people, you know. So that's the whole reason why this whole video was even created, just to show the world that what I say about Montana is real. Like when I take this dog out, he's a showstopper.
I think about him, man.
We came from Las Vegas to check him out, actually. Yeah, he's nice. MJ's doing really good with him too.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, it's good he got him because anybody can't do what he's doing with the nice dog, you know. He's got the experience. I know he's been doing it for a long time.
How much does he weigh? Hey, how much does he weigh?
He's probably, I would say, like 75, 80 pounds. Probably, I'm not sure. I don't got a scale. I'm just telling you.
I shot. He might be hungry.
He's real short though, so he's not really tall. So he has a lot of bone.
Fucking hard as fuck, bro.
Better than what we seen him about a year ago.
I seen him when he was like 10 months old, and right now he just doubled the fuck up, man.
Boy, it's Montana right there, homie. It's connection crew.
Straight he Kennel's gonna use him at some point. You gotta remember that.
Oh,
For sure. We already got one.
Connection crew.
Oh, he's awesome. I love French.
You like how he's been developing, how he's growing?
Oh yeah, he's popped since I've seen him. About 9 months ago, I think I seen him when T-Bone had him.
That's what's up.
I want to see how short he was first.
He's everything and more than what I expected. I like it.
Love Montana.
Whoa!
We gotta have kids, dude. What we got?
Okay.
Yeah, we want to see French. We want to see a star, man.
Clean, doggy. Clean.
Wow.
Got little legs.
That's all muscle right there. Look at that back. Yep.
I'm gonna set this shit up right here. Okay. Don't mean to interrupt you guys, but thanks.
Last year around about December, I ended up deciding that I wanted to do the dogs. Like, I was just gonna go all out, no matter what it takes. I met my current kennel buddy Jeff. And it just seemed like everything else fell into place. Myself and Jeff on Montana, we both were blessed. Blessed that T-Bone even sold him. Blessed that T-Bone, blessed that he was even created. So I'm a very humble guy, but I'm also business orientated. I have limited time. Dogs can take up all your time, so you know, if it's not important, then I feel like it can wait another day. Once again, not saying I'm better than nobody, just saying I have a life that I like to live also. Why they don't support Montana? Because I don't want to trade stud credits. I'm not interested in using your male so you can use my male. I'll just use Montana myself. And it's not that I think I'm better than anybody. It's not that I think none of that. It's just that I'm trying to produce in my program, and I don't believe in a scatterbred yard. I mean, no offense to anybody that does it, but I don't believe in breeding to like 5, 6, 7, 8 different studs, because you got like 5, 6, 7, 8 different offspring that you got to find a way to breed tight and make come together. It's a lot easier when you got 1 or 2 studs that you're working with, Montana and Rambo. Then it's easier to tighten up the blood and take up from over here what you don't like and put it over here and try to correct that, and then also correct something on this dog with this dog that you putting with it. I don't go to the shows for the people that don't want to see my dog, because if you don't want to see my dog, I can care less. I ain't pushing him down your throat. I ain't saying he open for stud. So it's just a good feeling to be wanted. You know, when every city I've been to, Columbus, Ohio, Jay McAvelli, shout out. He took care of me. Everything was kosher. Shout out to Bull, Tallahassee, Florida. I went to that show. Great show. Every show I've been to, I mean, I get nothing but respect, because I respect people. I do great business with people. A lot of my business is repeat business, so that's how you know you're doing a good job. Plus, I believe in my program. I believe in what I look at every day. It's hard to believe something that's on a picture, because pictures lie all the time. I've seen so many dogs, and the pictures, they look like, God damn. And then when you see them in person, you like, where the rest of the dog at? That's a good feeling. That's why you travel. You travel to show people that you believe in what you have. And I believe in Montana. Like I said earlier, the first time I seen the dog, I was like, man, the world got to see this dog. One dog that I speak highly of, but I don't hide him. He goes out to the shows just to show the world, just to show Montana fans like, hey, Montana really kills it at the show. And just to show the doubters, like, when I put stuff up, they probably be like, nah, he don't, he lying, he exaggerating. Well, we're gonna show you. A lot of breeders, the reason why they don't support Montana is because Montana's real competition. Like, they don't have a problem supporting XYZ dog, because XYZ dog not a threat to their program. Montana is. Why? Because I've been to shows where people have actually lost money, because people that they were dealing with came over to deal with me once they seen Montana. So Montana's a threat, and like I say, everybody want to use Montana. Only people that's like never hit me up to use Montana is the EOG, and they have no reason to. Same blood, and Ed Shepherd. Those are the only two breeders, like that whole EOG camp and Ed Shepherd, pretty much for the most part. When you think of top studs, badass studs, those are pretty much like the only people that haven't hit me up about using Montana, and that's true story. In the bully game, that people, they'll tear you apart quick. So if you got a dog and you say this dog is one thing, people want to see it, and if it's not, then they're gonna let you know very quick. I made this video, man, for everybody who support Montana, everybody who want to see Montana but can't see Montana, whether you're out of the country or whether you work a lot for whatever reason, you haven't seen Montana yet, but you're really a fan of them, then this video is for you. This video is to let you know that what MJ say is true. I actually had friends, you know, I tell a lot of people what Montana do at the show, and I actually had friends drive from Texas just to see the crowd reaction of Montana at the show. You know, shout out to Texas State Bullies, Jason, Ellie, and Angel. You know, they came out there, they wanted to really see what Montana do at the shows, because I always tell people, hey, man, Montana killed it at the show. And he does. Every time I leave the show, I get a PM, man, he was the best dog there. I ain't never seen nothing like him. You know, just everything. He looked better in person than he does pictures. And that's something very good to hear from like multiple people every time on different occasions, because it lets you know that it's real. I was invited out there by Albert. At first I wasn't gonna go for a lot of reasons, but then I talked to Berhane. Shout out to Berhane, West Coast Bully Unit. You know, he's like, man, if you come out here, you can stay at my pad. We'll kick it with Kenny Major League. Shout out with Kenny Major League. We did kick it. And so I decided to go. And when I said I wanted to go to the show, I actually started getting excited about the show, because it's supposed to be like the best dogs in the world there. Berhane told me, he was like, man, MJ, if you got the best dog, how can you not be at this show? And that made sense. You know, if you got the best dog, whether it's the best dog or not, if you say you got the best dog, if you feel you got the best dog, then that dog was at that show. And people can judge for themselves. Everybody say they dog the best. Whether they mean it when they say it or not, they still say it, or they hint it, or whatever. So I just feel like all the dogs that were supposed to be the best were gonna be there. So it was, in all actuality, it was no way I could not make that one show, especially when I was invited. There's no way I could not make that show if I truly felt Montana was the best. I've had a lot of people just like pretty much let me know they feel the same way about Montana that I do, so I know I ain't crazy. But everywhere I go, man, Montana hold his own weight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a dog that you gotta take 10-20 minutes to make him look good. As soon as somebody see Montana, they very impressed. And that's seriousness. But like, just beyond Montana looks, the way the dog breathe, his movement, personality, he's just an all-around great dog. Like, when I say total package, I mean his looks is part of it, but I mean if you got a dog that can't breathe, that can't play, then I mean it can look good all day, but you know, when you actually want to go play with that dog that you're looking at on the internet that you just posted a picture of, and you can't play with him, then that's a sad sight. I had a great time, man. The show was actually amazing, you know, and if they throw another one, I would love to go. If I'm invited, I would love to come back again. There's a lot of awesome dogs out there, a lot of badass females too, a lot of bad females. But at the end of the day, it was a lot of impressive dogs there. Once again, shout out to Kenny, Major League, with Willy Wonka, that Kingdom son. That boy's a monster. Y'all should use him. Berhane, West Coast Bully Unit. And then shout out to my man T-Bone at Game Over Bullies, man. He produced, like, I tell him all the time, man, you produced one of the best dogs I've ever seen in my life. To be all honest, I think that was like the biggest show that I've been to. And it actually was the best show that I've been to. Food Chain Gang, shout out to the Food Chain Gang. For everybody, you know, that don't want to show Montana no love, you don't have to. You don't have to say Montana name. That's my job, and that's my partner Jeff. That's his job. It's our job. Whoever in Bank Heist, that's their job to say Montana name. Nobody, whoever like breeding of Montana or just a fan of Montana, it's their job. You know, that's what they like to do.
I can't trust these niggas, throw some water on them. They tell me go to hell, okay, I know the owner. Strip clubs getting old, all the strippers horn. All these bitches think they dimes, watch me flip a coin. Thank you, Jesus. My dogs is off the leashes. Had to leave my Spanish bitch cause she was starting to get suspicious. Tell her beef, I mean business. Suit and tie, nigga. You and all your dogs could get euthanized, nigga. Trigger happy, nigga. I just can't stop smiling.